We're going to take a walk to the field where the balloons take off.
I'm just gonna drive.
Balloon Fiesta, here we come.
Yeah.
Definite bucket list item. We had tickets a few years ago and weren't able to use them. So here we are with our second attempt at the Balloon Fiesta, and we weren't gonna believe it until we're actually on the road, and we're like 25 miles from the Balloon Fiesta RV park. We'll be parking in the south lot box section.
Yep.
And we are really looking forward to it.
Called the Box View.
Box View. I'm sure we won't be able to capture it on video or camera.
I've seen a lot of pictures on Facebook, but I haven't seen a lot of videos. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll see.
you know, it's just that it's going to be such a wow with the naked eye. I mean, we'll definitely be taking, George will be taking a lot of video and pictures, but it's just going to be a hopefully wonderful. The weather forecast is good.
Yep.
I don't know anything
Clear
about
skies
winds and
all
currents, but yeah.
Temperatures in the 80s.
During the day. It'll be cool in the morning. And we'll have to be up like 3:30, 4 o'clock and on our way to the fields.
Yeah, they start really early.
Glow.
So
yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Exciting.
Looking forward to it. We're going to take a walk to the field where the balloons take off. There's nothing going on this afternoon, but we're going to spend the time to figure out where everything is.
Besides, we needed to walk.
Yeah, we haven't walked in a few days.
No, a couple, but still. Well, yesterday we walked a lot downtown, but still, yeah, we haven't walked.
So we're going to go, according to one of the guys over here, he says, yeah, it's very walkable, about a 20-minute walk.
And there's sidewalks.
And there's sidewalks once you get through the parking lot here. So far, the weather looks like it's going to be great.
Yeah, we know somebody that's here, and I texted her moments ago, and she said the mornings have been fabulous.
Yeah.
So, and the forecast is same every single day. So if it's been fabulous, it will be fabulous.
Right.
Yay.
Come along for the ride. Fields where they launch all the balloons from.
That's really cool. But we're going to play that game.
It's nice and quiet here now.
It's 5:45 a.m. in Albuquerque, and while most of the city is still asleep, the skies are getting ready to put on a show. Welcome to the Dawn Patrol, a spectacular pre-sunrise tradition at the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. These aren't just any pilots. They're a specially trained, select group with one very important job: to light up the sky and check the winds before hundreds of other balloons take flight. They launch in the dark using FAA-approved lighting systems, turning the early morning into a floating festival of stars. But it's more than just functional, it's magical. The Dawn Patrol show is a choreographed inflation and launch set to music, giving early risers a front row seat to something unforgettable. What started as a practical weather test has become a highlight of the fiesta. These balloons help determine safe flying conditions, reading winds at multiple altitudes, and giving pilots the green light for the iconic mass ascension. So next time you're here, set your alarm early. Trust us. Watching these brave pilots light up the dark is totally worth the lost sleep. This is Dawn Patrol. This is New Mexico. And this is how you start a day at the world's most colorful balloon party. As the sun peaks over the Sandias, something extraordinary begins in Albuquerque. Welcome to Mass Ascension, the crown jewel of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, where over 500 hot air balloons rise together in a choreographed symphony of color and lift. But what surprised us the most? Just how close we get. We're talking right there close, as in you're standing beside a balloon as it's waking up for flight. You're not behind ropes or fences, you're in the middle of it, watching crews hustle, hearing burners fire up, even chatting with the pilots as they prepare for launch. And when they lift off, it's pure magic. Hundreds of balloons ascending in waves, drifting into the morning sky like a giant dream floating up and away. And forget boring balloons. You'll see balloons of all kinds floating by like Saturday morning cartoon hour in the sky. Mass Ascension happens most mornings during the fiesta, weather permitting, and when it does, the Rio Grande Valley transforms into one giant canvas, painted with flame, fabric, and imagination. It is balloon.
Chief, may I have a riddle for you? What has big round shape, carries man and dog, and flies?
Me give up. What has big round shape, carries man and dog, and flies?
May not know either, but there it is.
It is balloon!
It's breathtaking, it's personal, and it's unlike anything we've ever experienced. If it's not on your bucket list yet, you might want to grab a pen. just incredible.
This is such a wow.
Look at all of the balloons. It's unbelievable.
You cannot capture this with a photo or with video, but they're everywhere, just everywhere.
Hundreds of them.
And it's not crowded. It's this, like, we're alone right now, you know? It's just so amazing.
Incredible.
Yay.
We might have to come back.
You think? Tomorrow? Let's come back tomorrow.
But look at all the balloons.
Look at them all. This is just so cool. We'll find out how many went up. But
they must say how many went up.
It's been 36 minutes that they've been going up, one after another, and there's no end. They're still setting them up.
There's probably still 100 of them left to go up. After the balloons take off, the field below starts transforming. Mounted police on horseback gently clear the crowd, and Fiesta staff begin roping off a special section using plastic tape, setting the stage for the precision competition. In the clearing, they lay out large targets on the grass. Here's how it works. Balloon pilots take off at dawn, float gracefully through the crisp desert air, and then try to nail that bullseye by dropping a small weighted marker onto the ground as they attempt to float over the target. The pilots steer by ascending or descending into layers of wind, each moving in its own direction. It's not flying, it's navigating invisible rivers with a giant toaster strapped to a picnic basket. And here's the twist. If your balloon touches the ground before or after the marker drop, you're disqualified. When the moment's right, pilots lean out, focus, and let the marker fly. We are not sure what the prize is, but it sure looks like fun. So the next time you're watching from the field, take a moment to appreciate the calm precision and the awesome beauty of these balloons in flight with purpose. There's camping, and there's camping at the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta South Lot box view. Let me put it this way. We didn't just watch the fiesta, we were in it. Our camping spot had better sky traffic than a control tower at sunrise. We woke up on our final day to the sound of burners roaring overhead, like someone lighting a really optimistic flamethrower, and stepped outside to find the sky absolutely packed with balloons. Not off in the distance, not up on a hill, right over us. Some floated so close we could wave to the pilots. One even wished us good morning.
Coming right over yours, Carlos. Add some gas. Morning now. Good morning.
And a few, well, they came in for landings just behind our rig, turning the field next to our motorhome into an impromptu balloon parking lot. As we watched, I saw a balloon touch down right behind us, and before you could say, "Hey, I think this one's landing," I was running across the field to help the crew hold it down. It's part of the experience out here. You're not just a spectator. You become part of the ground crew if you're standing in the right place at the right moment. And then there was that balloon. One came in a little fast, a little too low, and gently, well, okay, not that gently, smacked the camper van a couple spots down from us. The pilot went over to talk to the owner of the van and took responsibility for the mishap. I think the van's okay. I can't say the same for the pilot's ego. But that's life in the box view, where the launch field is your front yard, the sky is your morning show, and every neighbor has a better balloon story than the last. Camping at Balloon Fiesta? Highly recommended. Camping in the box view? Better bring your camera and maybe a helmet for your RV. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed riding along with us, give this video a like and drop a comment with your favorite Fiesta moment. And don't forget to subscribe for more RV adventures and stories from the road. We'll see you next time, hopefully not from under a descending balloon.